We ended up in London in January, having visa, exit visa and entry visa for about 2 weeks. The next day, we showed up at the Home Office in London and tried to apply for asylum. I thought it was a slam dunk, like no problem, because I had this history of discrimination, my father, I couldn't study, all these things, right? No. They sent us home and told us, come next week. So we came next week, and the answer was no. Not only no, but they explicitly told us that if we don't leave England as planned, they would put us on the nearest plane and ship us to Prague by force. Didn't matter to them that I already talked to Canadian embassy, and they said, they promised they would accept me if I could stay in England 2 months. It didn't matter to them that we were willing to go to South Africa if England permitted us to stay for a few weeks. None of these things were of any importance to the great guys in Home Office in London. They wanted us to go home. We didn't want to go home. So we did something else. Not having any money, we borrowed £200 from a remote friend of ours, but he was gracious enough to lend us £200. And with these £200, we went to German embassy and asked for transit visa, just 24-hour visa going home, claiming that we want to see some countryside before we ended up back in prison. Bought 2 tickets for £200 on a train to Prague, and 4 o'clock in the morning, 2 days later, I guess, maybe a week, we stepped out of the train in Munich and let the train continue.